So, like I said, I was big on Gabriel Davis last year. I said it before they signed Emmanuel Sanders. That happened. They pushed him down the depth chart. Understandably, didn't see the field much his rookie year. Second year, really thought he was going to come into it. Emmanuel Sanders is gone.
Fuck that guy.
Yep. Cole Beasley, gone. The guy who probably had the longest tenure with Josh Allen.
He's a bitter cock.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking
as far as taking receptions. Now he's number 2 on the depth chart, undoubtedly. There's nobody that's going to question him. He's on the field, a starter 100% of the time now. If you include the playoffs last year, he scored 11 touchdowns. Second most on the team, which is more than Stephon Diggs. One less behind Dawson Knox, who had a crazy season last year. He did all that with an 11% target share. You give him 40, 50 more targets. Now, him being on the field 100%, let's call it 90%. Nobody's ever on the field 100% of the time. To get over 100 targets, I love it. He's lots of loaded wide receiver, too. He's still going late in drafts.
What's his ADP?
7th round.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. He's going 76th.
Yeah, I love that. You worried about touchdown regression?
No.
No, you shouldn't be. My boy Josh Allen loves this guy in the red zone.
Well, his rookie year, he had 7 touchdowns. Last year, at 6. I don't think
he averages 6.5 touchdowns in a regular season.
I don't think there's any reason to think there's a touchdown regression coming.
Yeah. Gabriel Davis last year saw 28% of his targets in the red zone. Caught 58% of them. In games where he was targeted 4 times or more, he was tied for 23rd in half-point PPR scoring. That's wide receiver 2. He only had 6 games with 4 more targets. One game was against the Jets in crazy wind in December, and nobody caught the ball. I love it. Gabriel Davis, locked and loaded wide receiver 2.
Will you say it?
Can I say it?
Can you say what I'm going to say?
The boost.
Gabriel Davis will be and is the best wide receiver on this corp. Stephon Diggs is nothing. He is nothing this year. Stephon Diggs, nothing. Gabriel Davis here. This is a big year 3. Big year boost. Hear it now. He's get drafted. Draft him ahead of Stephon Diggs. Fuck that bum. That's all I got to say.
That's bold. I'm not going that
You
far.
hear it first here in FFD Degenerates. And I'm the number 1 degenerate. And I'm putting all the chips in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking reach for him. I'll tell you that, buddy.
I'm gonna reach for him.
You said a few weeks ago Stephon Diggs had a down year.
Yes, and
That's you. That's you. That's a dumb thing to say. 103
watching
receptions,
the tape.
1,225 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's a down season.
For him.
He was the wide receiver 6.
For him, he's a down season.
He's the wide receiver 6.
He was wide receiver 1 last year almost.
Wait, what?
The year
Down
before.
season. He had
It was
his
top-
career
just
high
had-
in touchdowns.
In
He-
touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was the second best yards season. I mean, what was down about it?
He's breaking his own records out there, but it's a down year.
His year before was better.
I mean, yes. It was
Yeah, because they threw the ball to Dawson Knox more. They spread the offense out a little bit. They got Emmanuel Sanders.
Okay.
Cole Beasley was healthy almost the whole year.
How about this?
They had a full team last year.
This will be another down year for Stephon Diggs because you don't want to know why? Davis is there.
I love Gabriel Davis.
All right, so
I wrote a 3-page article about Gabriel Davis solely about him last year.
all right, write another one when he wins everything.
Now I want people to shut the fuck up about him.
No.
I down season for Stephon Diggs. I think that's crazy. Down season.
I've kept this in the back of my head for so long.
We were saying last year, you know what, you should sell him when he has a good couple of games. You don't remember saying that?
I think
Stephon
I
Diggs?
vaguely remember that, but I think
I would have tended to disagree with you.
I don't
No,
think it's a
we did. We can
down
roll back the
season.
tape. Fucking look back. I'm not looking back. You're
Maybe
lazy.
it felt like a down season just because the year before was a career
because he
season.
had 100.
Exactly.
Because
It's
he
a
had
down season.
103
If you
receptions.
go from a career year and then you have down, that's a down season.
I mean, yeah, but
He averaged 72 yards a game.
That's down.
That's down. That's a minimum of probably. I'm assuming he caught 7 balls for 10 yards because his average is what 11.9, 6-7 balls. That's double. That's 14 points without it, excluding touchdowns. That's an average of 14 points, and that's almost a touchdown a game. So that's what almost 20 points a game. I'm assuming his average is what, 18.4 a game?
Do the math.
I just did the math in my head.
You're talking about how many
Full point PPR points per game, Stephon Diggs. Off the top of the dome. I'm going 18.4. It might be 18.1.
Probably
I don't even know where to find
16.7.
that stat.
Just go to no free plugs, Fantasy Pros, and then just go to them, and then just go to PPR and go points per game.
Why are we
Very
paying
simple.
you people? Why are you
Listen, because this isn't my
free
stat.
ads.
It's you saying Stephon Diggs gonna have a down
No,
year. It's just
I
fucking
no.
stupid.
I said
It's
Davis
stupid. I
is
love
gonna have a better year than Stephon Diggs.
No,
I said it. You don't have to say shit.
you're just wrong.
Okay.
Okay. The same guy says Isaiah McKenzie is gonna
No,
play
I
the
said
slot. It's just fucking stupid.
Davis.
It's stupid.
Davis is gonna have a better year than Stephon Diggs.
I don't know how this is possible. It says he averaged. Oh, this is standard. It said he averaged 10.3. I was like, that
Standard,
makes no
yeah.
sense. That's standard.
Okay, that's
16.8.
I said
16.8.
16.8.
That's fair.
I said 16.4.
Are you not happy with an average of just under 17 points a game?
He finished
I
7th.
didn't say.
He finished 7th.
You guys are
Wide
bringing.
receiver 7.
you
It's
guys
a
are-
down here.
You guys are bringing up the fact that I said whatever was on the down
Debo
year.
played out of his mind last year.
Yeah.
There.
What are
Jamar
you-
Chase played
I'm
out
not
of his
arguing
mind
with
last
anything
year.
you're saying.
It
So,
was,
like-
it was 9th best per game, by the way.
I'm telling you, I think
ninth best per
Gabriel
game
Davis
on
is
an
gonna be
average.
better.
On an average.
I'm saying Gabriel Davis is gonna be better.
So you're telling me that Gabriel Davis is going to get 100 more targets this year than he did last year? That's what you have to tell me.
I feel like the AFC championship or AFC semifinal game was just last week. The way you're talking about Gabriel Davis,
Yeah.
like you saw the
It's
4
still there.
Listen,
touchdowns.
It's
and
still
I
in
saw
here.
this the
It's still
playoffs
in there.
before when they did the same thing.
Still in here.
When it gets cold, they throw it to the big boy.
I'm actually shocked Davis doesn't go higher just because of that game. Like I feel like he would be going in the 5th round based on that game.
Yeah. Listen, Mike, at
He's
the
gonna
end of the
see
day, we're both on the
he's
same
gonna see
page.
120 targets. this
That's
year.
fair. Sure.
I'm
You
a-
had
I have Stephon Diggs.
you had 190 targets walk out the door.
Yeah, he's about to see double.
Stephon Diggs is still getting the same amount of targets as he was there last year.
I'm gonna laugh if Gabriel only sees
Don't-
like 80
you
targets
dare.
and like
Mm-mm.
just
That's not-
ends up being.
He's still gonna have 15 touchdowns.
Nah, he's number. I can't say. I don't know right now. I have to see the list. He's
kinda
one or
said he's number
two.
one.
He's either 1 or 2 in the big third-year boost.
Yeah,
I need
waiting
a
for this
full
episode.
list of third-year boosts.
I have
and
to
the
make that. I will
rankings.
give you a third-year boost.
I need
Gabriel
the-
Davis is number 1 on my list for that,
I can't. I just don't want to
For
say
sure.
it because I haven't seen the whole list.
and he has to wait till after our draft to make it.
yeah, that's basically
This whole team.
That's basically how I draft based off wide receivers. So.
my 3rd-year boost team.
I hate to play devil's advocate. I'm just curious to see if he really has that big of a year because Josh Allen's never had 2 guys go for 1,000. I know he's only played 4 seasons, so it's not really fair to say that.
It's getting
but
better and better every year.
yeah, I'm just curious to see if this is the year he finally has 2 receivers crack the 1,000-yard marker. I'm probably not as high as you guys are. Like you guys sound like you draft him in the 4th
That's-
round.
I
That's
don't
his-
want it.
that's his
I'm
ceiling.
gonna have
Yeah.
to.
That's his ceiling.
That's definitely his ceiling. Yeah, the way you talked about him, you might as well. But
Think about it. You give Cole Beasley 112 targets. He's running 6 yards.
Yeah.
You give Gabriel Davis 112 targets. He's scoring touchdowns.
He's averaging 15.7 yards per
Yeah.
reception, compared to Beasley's is 8.5.
I believe it was top 10, and I was gonna say I think it was 7th or 8th best yards per
Yeah.
reception, but I don't want to be wrong, so I know it was top 10.
He's definitely top 10.
Over 50 targets. So
I'm just curious to see if he sees over like 110 targets. He had 63 last year, so that's a huge change. Like that's a huge boost in targets.
boost.
I think I think it's simple fact that he's going to because they don't have Sanders
And you guys are talking about
and
Isaiah
they don't have Beasley.
No, Isaiah McKenzie.
That's his no, but think about it.
Yeah.
That's his competition for the other outside spot.
Yeah,
I
it's-
agree.
It's
Like
just,
there's no competition there.
no,
there's no
it's
competition
Just Crowder for the slot, and
It's Crowder's in the slot, and then Isaiah McKenzie's back to doing punt return.
probably.
This is crazy.
I think I doubt it ever happens, but the only reason why I don't see him getting 100, if he doesn't get 120 targets, is if somehow they turn into a running more of a running
I don't
team.
think that'll ever
And I
be
don't
the
see it
case.
with James Cook.
Also, we're forgetting about Jake Kumaro. Come on, guys.
I do like
I
him.
almost
He
brought
has
it
a
up,
great
and
name.
then I just like.
He has the hair, right?
Yeah, he's got the hair.
He got
I don't know
the
if he
hair.
still does, but he had the hair.
He used to be the Green Bay wide receiver, right?
Yeah, with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if somebody goes down, like say Crowder goes down, that's a very interesting pickup.
I don't know if I can start talking about Jake.
No, just like that's a little preview for when Jamison Crowder misses 3 games with like a sore knee.